There you go.
Why? Okay.
You have to introduce me
Okay.
to your fans.
From deedave.
Yes, that's correct. That is me. I am morally responsible for deedave.
And I'm gonna be interviewing him, of course. Okay, so I have 16 questions that I'm gonna ask you.
16. That's almost 17.
They're short.
Well,
Almost
let
7.
me turn this light on behind me. Entertain your fans while I'm gone.
Okay.
Hey, that's good stuff. There you go.
Okay.
So you got 16 questions, and you're gonna be asking me these questions.
Yes.
Do I have like a certain amount of time I have to answer these questions in? Am I gonna be graded on my answers?
Yes.
Judged as a human based
No.
on choices?
Kind of. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Sick. I'm so excited.
Okay. So, what made you start a YouTube channel in the first place?
I've always been into making videos. I used to make them with my friends back when I was like 12, 13. Jackass had just came out, and I thought that was like the greatest thing in the world. And I wanted to make videos just like them. So used to bust out my parents' old like shoulder camcorder, the VHS style one, and make stupid videos of us jumping in bushes and stuff. And I've just like always had an interest in editing and stuff. Like I learned how to edit throughout the years. And I started watching YouTube in like 2011. Like I started watching like gaming stuff, like the Game Chasers and Scott Squatch's channel, video game sellers and stuff like that. I was like, hey, I know a lot about video games. Like I could do stuff like this. But I didn't want to do it alone, and it wasn't until like I had met Dee that I was like, "Hey, let's make this channel. It'll be cool." And yeah, here we are. I don't know, like 2.5 years later or something.
Mm-hmm.
Been a fun ride.
Okay. What was the first video that you have posted on your channel?
The first video is an absolute train wreck. It is awful. It was me and Dee's 5 rarest video games and video game accessories, I guess. And it was so fucking awkward. Like we had no idea what the fuck we were doing. It's like fucking 15 minutes too long, and it's just awful. It's still on the channel if anyone wants to check it out. It's always interesting to see how far a channel has progressed since their first video. That's the only reason I leave it up. But God, it's fucking awful.
Yeah. Okay.
Next question.
Okay. At what point did you notice your channel start taking off?
When we started doing the dumpster dive stuff, we that was really popular. Like back when we started doing it, there wasn't so many people doing dumpster dives, so like it was really easy for a good dumpster dive video to take off. And it was like the first dive we ever did. The cops came and they were really cool about it, and they were just talking to us about video games the whole time and about people dumpster diving on YouTube. And I had it all on tape and I uploaded it, and like we had like 200 subscribers at the time, so our videos would get like maybe a couple hundred views. And fucking I uploaded it, went to bed, and the next morning I woke up at like 25,000 views or something. Like someone had put it on NeoGIF, and it was like on the front page, and it just got like all these crazy views, and that definitely brought us a lot of traction because it would continue to get a few thousand views a day, so like a lot of new people would come and look at the channel. And yeah, that was definitely like the starting point of when it started to take off. And then when we did that video where we sold shit back to GameStop from their dumpster, I guess that video went semi-viral or whatever. There's like 2 million views now, but that's definitely brought a ton of traction. Like all it takes is like one video to really take off, and like a channel could really get a good foothold in moving up in the YouTube world.
Yeah. Because that's the first video that I even saw of you guys. And that's how I started watching all the other videos.
Where we sold shit back to GameStop. Yeah, I hate that video. It was so stupid, but you never know what's going to take off. Well, I had a feeling something like that was going to take off when I uploaded it. I knew it was going to get some good views. I had no idea it would do that well. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. When did you decide that you were going to make YouTube like a thing for your life, like a hobby,
Like a hobby or
like something that you take strongly?
yeah, okay. I started to put a lot of work into the YouTube probably like a year ago, like about a year ago this time, like we were probably around 5,000 subscribers or something. It's like, okay, like this is like doing something, you know, it's getting some traction, like not for like the money wise, like no one really makes shit on YouTube, but just about a year ago is when I was like, I'm gonna really pour my heart and soul into this, and you know, I spent a lot of time fucking editing and doing social media shit and stuff. There's a lot that goes to running a YouTube channel. Like it's not just the 9 to 5 thing. Like it's a constant going system. It's just always happening. There's always stuff going on. It takes up a lot of time, a lot of my social life.
Yeah. Okay. How do you ignore hate towards you and D?
I if you're gonna do YouTube, you have to have thick skin, like first
Yeah.
off. And at this point, like I've seen so many ridiculous comments, like "get cancer, kill yourself, I hope your whole family dies, I'm gonna come murder your dog." Just the most ridiculous, heinous shit. Where it just rolls off my back, and a lot of it I just find funny. And I was just like, okay, like how ridiculous can you get with this?
Yeah.
Especially like the comments towards Tom. Those are some good ones.
Oh.
Tom comments are the best. But yeah, for the most part, I don't know. I just laugh it off, which is
Yeah.
really the best advice you could give anyone that's going to do YouTube.
Okay. Do you have, or what is your favorite video that you have posted?
Um, I like the video where me and Dee went to the flea market a lot. Um, it was just like a super goofy video. Like me and Jordan both worked on the editing of it, and it was like a really good collaboration project. I really like how it came together. Jordan made some music for it, which is just like samples of like me and Dee screaming, and he put into like song. And it's such a good video. I just love how it came out. I like that one a lot, and I like the Dragon Ball Z dumpster dive just because like we had all that makeup on and that was insane, like how much work went into that. And the Star Wars we created in Steak and Shake, that was a good one. Also, Tom ripping his shirt off dressed up as Fat Hulk in GameStop, that's a classic. I don't know, there's a good handful.
Yeah. Have you ever been kicked out of a GameStop?
No, not kicked out. Like told we can't film in there several times. That always happens. But no, never actually kicked out of a GameStop.
Oh, okay.
Had the cops call on us though from a GameStop.
Yeah.
A couple of times actually.
How has being a YouTuber affected your daily life?
It's become something that's just constantly on my mind all the time. Like I'm always thinking about YouTube shit. Like sometimes I'll go to bed and I'll dream about YouTube shit. Like as lame as that sounds,
Yeah.
it's taken up a lot of like my real life social life. So have you? I mean, because like a lot of my social life is now over the internet and stuff, and like I've made sacrifices, like hanging out with real people to you know, further YouTube stuff. So it's definitely caused a pretty big effect in my daily life, a big ripple. So have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Which video was your favorite to make?
Favorite video to make?
Yeah.
Some of the dumpster dives were a lot of fun. Like the one where it was me, Tom, D, and Wood. Wood was with us. He had stayed at my house for a couple of weeks. That was a shitload of fun to film. Tom was like dressed up wearing just a Snuggie, and it was like 10 degrees outside. Fucking the Game Jerk episodes, those are always fun to film because like I like going and looking for video games, and it's fun making a video out of it. So yeah, stuff like that. The dumpster dives are always fun too because we always find cool stuff, and they're just like nice and chill. There's like no direction or anything. Like I like videos where it's just like we do whatever, where like we don't have like scripts or lines and shit
Yeah.
to do, you know.
Mhm. How long does it typically take you to edit one video?
Um, I'd say like 6 to 8 hours usually. Like nothing we put out, it's really an easy edit. Everything pretty much has a lot of work put into it. I think a dumpster dive usually I could do in like about 8 hours. Like the Game Jerks episodes, the video game hunting episodes, those take a bit longer. Those probably like 20, 25 hours. But yeah, I get distracted a lot when I edit too. So I'm like always doing other shit. I'm like, hey, I should look at memes for like an hour, you know. But yeah, I'd say like 6 to 8 hours of video.
Okay. Do you have any YouTubers that you look up to?
That I look up to. I really like Sam Hyde a lot from Million Dollar Extreme. It's such a fucking crazy channel. It has nothing to do with video games, but it's just a really cool out there channel. They have a show on Adult Swim now called World Peace. It's like on at midnight or something, but it's a cool channel. The dude Sam Hyde, he's like a stand-up comic, and he's just a really like out there guy. Like he plays like the extreme right against the extreme left all the time, and like I really like what he does, comedy wise. Other channels that there's like I don't know about look up to, but like other channels I like a lot. There's like Classic Game Room with Mark, whatever his last name is. He's been around forever. Since like before YouTube, he was doing video game review videos. I like the Game Chasers a lot, of course. JonTron's pretty sick. Well, he was. I don't know. Kind of sold out. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I like.
Yeah. Okay, if you could give one tip of advice to other people like you or to people just getting started, what would you say?
Don't be doing it for the wrong reasons. Like if you're gonna do YouTube with the hopes of getting rich and famous, just stop now because your heart's not gonna be in it. Don't expect to make a lot of money. Like you know, you get what you put in it. You know, like if you just want to make pickup videos like once a month and just sit in front of a camera and not do any editing and just show off some video games, then yeah, so be it. I mean, that's doing YouTube stuff. But like if you want to take it more seriously than that and like actually see a channel that's going to like grow and take off and you have an original idea, be prepared to put hours and hours of work into it. But I mean, just like anything else in life, you get out of it what you put in it.
That's a good tip.
That's a good.
What do you like doing in your spare time while you're not making or filming a video?
I listen to a lot of music. I work out a lot. Like a lot. It's pretty much what I do. I just go to the gym and listen to music.
Yeah.
I skateboard sometimes. It's been a while since I've been on a skateboard. I got bad knees and shit. But I play video games too. You know, normal things, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, okay, this one's really important. Okay. You need to give the most honest answer that you can give.
The most honest ever?
Yes.
Okay, I'll try my hardest.
Do you like pickles?
Pickles. Love pickles. Delicious. Like pickle spears you get with a sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh, so good. I just had a pickle spear earlier before we did this interview. I was like, dude, I need a pickle before we start. And I got one. It was pretty sick. Hey, you want to see a magic trick? We'll do a little intermission here. You ready? Ready? Oh,
you're so cool. Do this.
what?
Do this. Okay, you just put your hand down.
No, I didn't. Oh, you like that?
Wow.
That was impressive, wasn't it?
Kind of. I can't do that.
I've practiced that a lot in my life.
Oh. Did you train for it?
Mm-hmm. Can you smoke? Look, I can smoke backwards. You jealous? I did. The first time I did it, I did it too close to my mouth and burned myself a little.
Wow. Okay. Anyway.
All right, back to the show.
Would you have seen yourself where you are today 4 years ago?
No. I don't know. Like 4 years ago, I don't even know if I really watched YouTube. I think I did, but No, I never would have thought like the small success that our YouTube channel has. I never would have thought we would have had that, you know.
Mhm.
And like we're nobodies, like fucking. But even that, like, I was surprised. I never thought we'd even get like 1,000 subscribers. Really.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay. What is your other job?
I work as a photographer for two different photo companies. The one I take picture day shit for like basketball, baseball pictures, stuff like that. And the other company, I do action pictures. I take pictures of their games while they're playing.
Huh.
Yup.
How do you like get into that? Like, how did you start it?
My dad owns a photo company, so like I always like worked for him when I was younger, and then we've just like met people through that job and gotten connections for
Oh.
other side work.
Oh. Okay.
Not too exciting.
Yeah. Okay, this is the last question.
No,
Okay.
I wanted this to go on forever.
Me too.
You should think of 16 more questions. Just just off the bat of your head. Off the bat of your head. That's not a thing. What am I trying to say? Off the top of your head. Why did I say bat of your head? I'm retarded. All right. Ask your question.
Are you more of a cat or a dog person? This one's really important.
Good question. Good question. Remember that when you go to journalism school. Remember, ask all your interviewees those questions. Dog one. I prefer cats. Dogs are like two in your face, man. They're always like licking buttholes, and then they want to lick you. Like, no, man, I don't play that.
Yeah.
Cats are more chill. They're like do their own thing.
Yeah. Well, did did you ever know about my dog getting out for like an hour and he went over to my neighbor's house and tore up her garden?
No,
I have to pay for it.
just how much is it?
I don't know. I haven't been over there and talked to her yet, and it's been like 4 days.
You should go over there and be like, listen, bitch. Now that garden you had sucked. And my dog knew it sucked, so it ruined it. If anything, the dog did you a favor and you should be giving me money.
Yeah. Wow, my dog just made it better.
Go spit that at her.
Okay, right on top of that.
Alright, you got this.
Okay, but thank you for letting me interview you.
Oh, thank you for interviewing me. It was a great